Howdy, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Fishing Planet. Today, we're going to give you a guide for the 1x1. I normally use that Troy Halloween thing right here. I'm trying to find my spot reel. I always put a spot reel on it. That way I can reel the fish in a little bit faster. There's a 23-foot Troy, the X series, like the smallest float that I can find. Number 6 hook. You can see right there. And you have to use warm baits or insects. I use the grasshoppers. Let's get right into it. I really like this comp. It's a good beginner comp. Right off the bat, Rocky Lake is a very low level lake. You don't need super good gear. I mean, any Troy will work. You can use any of basically any float rod in the game will work. I've even bought some of the cheaper rods just to see if they work better than this one. But I like this rod because it's super long, 23 feet. At this point, you're only casting out 30 feet. 23-foot rod with a spod reel on there. I mean, you're basically just lifting the fish out of the water at that point because this is the most amount of fish you can catch. It doesn't matter what kind, but in a half hour. So I go over here on this right side, as you can see. I use my float rod out there. I used the speed hook method. I actually did really terrible in the comp on this one. I made a lot of mistakes. I was very tired. I just barely woke up, and I was just like, "Oh crap, this tournament's going on, so let's give it a shot here." And so I made a ton of mistakes, which is great for making a guide video like this because then I can show you a lot of what to do and what not to do. So I use anywhere from a 15-inch to a 20-inch leader, a size 6 hook, like I said, and it's just as fast as you can go. Usually for the first 30 seconds or so, I catch nothing. But then it picks up and it just continues getting better as you go on. I use the speed hook method of getting the fish, which means so you can see the fish through the water. It's pretty easy. You see the fish come up. If he buys your stuff and immediately turns into a runner, then you don't have to do anything. There's a couple of times here, like they actually hit my bobber hard enough to make the ding sound. And usually, if you've got the ding sound, you've got the fish. Just set the hook and reel it in. Put your pole in the air, set the hook, reel it in. Sometimes they will hit it hard enough to make the ding sound and still run, but like I said, you can see the fish through the water. Like right there, you can see that fish swim up, bite onto there. So if you get, like, usually I wait for 2 jiggles of the bobber, depending on the kind of jiggles it gets. Like if you get the one where they're hitting it massively hard, I don't even wait for the ding. I just start reeling it in, as you can see on that one. Like that fish just hit it hard enough, I didn't even have to wait. And sometimes the fish is in the air flying towards me when the ding thing happens. But at that point, like the fish has come up, it's hooked onto your stuff, and as someone who's been a programmer in the past, you're at that point you're just waiting for an animation to happen for them to hit it hard enough, make the ding, pull, your bobber under the water. It's just an animation that you're waiting for. That's not necessary. The program has already decided that you have the fish or you don't. So there's no real reason to wait. Like I said, there's a couple of them on here, like the bigger trout. When they hit, they make the hugest wave going on. When you see it make a huge wave, just go ahead and hook it and reel it in. You don't have to wait. But like I said, I made a ton of mistakes in this one. I did not finish very well. I think I caught 40 something fish. You'll see at the end of the video. I'm going to let the whole competition run. But yeah, there's no reason to wait. And so this spot that I cast out to, let's talk about that. There's that big rock there on the left. And, you see that one. It made the big O wave. I didn't even wait. But there's that rock there on the left. You pretty much don't want to cast past the tip of that rock. Like right out there level with it, like I am right now. You're right there even with it. That's about as far out as you want to go, because the further out you cast on this, the more trout there are, and a shorter cast will give you more of the crappies, the suckers, and the white bass. And so right here is a really good spot because it's right on the edge of the both spawn areas. And so you don't normally have to wait too long for a respawn time after you've yanked all of them out. Sometimes you get a little dead just like that right there. You just give the bobber a little bounce. That, from a programmer's point of view, from the program's point of view, that right there counts as finding a new spot, and it'll reset your RNG for the spawns. And so there's lots of times you'll cast out, it'll be dead, dead, dead. You give it a little bounce, and they'll be right there. Yeah, see, that was fast. Trophy. I even catch a unique Colorado out of here doing the same thing. So if you're one of those lower level people and you're looking for, you know, to make money fast, this works well for a very lower level person to just start winging in some fish, fill up your stringer real fast, get yourself, I wouldn't call it great experience points, but not too terrible. And I use this method even for getting, let's say I need 50 club points in a hurry. I'll make a club room, come in here, pop out 50 of these in a half hour, and you can make a ton of club points like this. Now, the only bad part is with this setup, you're going to get one club point per fish no matter what. Because it's kind of overkill with this setup. I don't know what kind of setup you can use that would allow you to whip fish out like this and still get the bigger club point bonuses. Yeah, see, like that trophy right there, I didn't. It would have only been worth one club point, but I'll make a video about how the club points work coming out very soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's the speed hooking method, the bait right here. I've tried this comp with a size 4 hook, size 6, size 8, and size 10, and I do significantly better with the 6. That's why I run with the 6. And it's just it's a good fun comp, especially for a lower level person. I mean, I other than this run right here, every time I finished at least top 10, like it's a super easy comp. Catch it in the middle of the night where all the big name people aren't here. You'll do a lot better. I do not finish well in this one because you can see on that leaderboard that all of the big hitters are here. There's even a couple of big hitters. You can see Road Warriors there in my lobby. And so, but yeah, I do absolutely terrible this time. There's a lot of mistakes. Um, Go ahead and finish checking out this comp and see all my mistakes, like that one right there. I went too soon, or I tried to hook a runner. Like I said, I was half awake. I was gonna this this is pretty early in the morning for me when this comp took place, and I set an alarm to get up to do it, and my alarm didn't go off. A glitch in the phone, and so I'm like half asleep, and it's almost right at the end of the comp. Like I'm running out of time, and so I don't have time to wake up all the way or anything like that. And so, like I said, I made a lot of mistakes, but I also did some things right. So you can finish checking it out and let me know how you think how I did down in the comments section. Tell me, post some of your scores or tell me how you do it. Something you might do differently. Like let's all help each other out here. The fishing Planet community is just an amazing community, and I love that it's not toxic and everybody helps everybody out. And that right there was the last fish I caught. I only put up 42 points. It's my worst performance in this comp ever. But like I said, I made a lot of mistakes, and 14 seconds left. I ain't gonna get another one. But I really appreciate you watching all the way to the end, and keep your eyes out for more guides and streams. And we're on Twitch. We do this YouTube thing. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.